Close eye on the bargaining going on in the nation's capital, and to get more on whether we've got any sign of a deal, let's take you back to Washington. And Michigan Republican Congresswoman Candice Miller is joining us now live. Congresswoman, thanks very much for the time. And you're closer to things there, obviously, than we are here. So do we have, are you getting any sense that things are moving ahead at all at this moment?
Really? It's unclear. It's about as clear as mud right now. And, you know, it's very unfortunate. We need to remember why we are even in this fix. Last year, when the Democrats had a supermajority in both the House and the Senate, they neither proposed a budget, they didn't debate a budget, and they did not pass a budget, if you can imagine such a thing. And just yesterday, the House passed, I voted for, and we passed a bill, a continuing resolution that would have cut $12 billion and would have financed the troops through the remainder of this fiscal year, and the Senate majority in the Senate will not even take that up. And I mean, that is money. You're talking about folks that are at Selfridge Air National Guard Base, that are at TACOM, that are at Tardeck,
right.
The defense corridor running right through the heart of Macomb County. This is too bad that this is happening. But the last election was about spending and putting the country on a path to prosperity, the economy and jobs, and that's what this debate is about.
Let's get back. Well, in fact, I think the American people right now are pretty darn confused with because we're getting two very different stories on where the disagreement is right now. How much of this do you believe boils down to Planned Parenthood funding?
That's not what this debate is about. This debate is about spending, and Speaker Boehner has said that over and over and over again. And we need to get off of these crazy talking points. This debate is about spending. That's what the last election was about. That's what this debate is about, because there was not a budget passed last year, and we're halfway through that fiscal year now. If you can even imagine not having a budget in your business or your family home, they had no budget. So that is what we are debating here. And, you know, just this week, Paul Ryan, who's the House Budget Chairman, put out a budget for the future, a path to prosperity. But this debate now about a government shutdown is about a continuing resolution to finance the rest of this year, something we just passed yesterday, as I say,
and we can't get through the Senate. Congresswoman Miller, I know we have Congressman.
Cannot go through the Senate.
I want to get to the other side. I know we have